y'all, it's Amanda and this is my Texas Zone 8 garden. And before we dive in, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share this with your fellow gardening friends. Okay, we're doing a fall porch. This is my sister's house. She lives down the street from me. And she does not, well, she loves Halloween, but she doesn't decorate for Halloween the way I do. She prefers fall. So we are going to do her porch. I'm really excited. She's got some existing elements that are really great, including some wood planters over here, some really great furniture. So let me give you guys a little walk around the porch area so you can see what we're starting with. Okay. So she's got a module couch right here. It's just a nice typical gray color. And then we've also got a rug that has some purple tones, which she loves purple. Purple's her favorite color. And see this oxalis or this shamrock across the front, purple shamrock and oxalis? That is setting the tone for the entire fall design that we're doing, that deep purple tone. So coming over here, we have a cute little shelf right there that we'll be decorating, and a pile of pumpkins that she picked up, and there's Elisa right there. There's a pile of pumpkins that she picked up we'll be working with. And then for the front door, she has 2 wood planters, and we'll remove the faux plants there. We're going to be planting those up with some really beautiful stuff. And her front door we're working on, and she's bringing me stuff. It's from our mom. From our mom.
More pillows.
More pillows, yay.
More flowers.
All right, awesome. So what I really want to do is I want to make a beautiful focal point here. I would like to utilize these 2 wood planters, and I'm going to fill them with tall, beautiful purple fountain grass. That dark, beautiful purple of the fountain grass will tie back into the oxalis that is throughout her whole garden. And I want those to be like this beautiful statement on the door. Now, if y'all all remember, I also made a wreath for the front window over here, and that is actually setting the tone for a lot of the colors too. So we'll be putting that up, and then we want to make this area super cozy and sweet and really have fun with it. Now, a couple other things we're going to remove those hanging baskets. I've got a couple of solar lanterns that we're going to be hanging on either side, which I think will be very appropriate for the fall and the winter. I've also got some fun elements to put in the garden. A lot of this stuff we already had. A lot of the things I pulled myself. I even spray painted a table to put over here. And then we do have a few new elements like the plants and the pumpkins. But other than that, we're trying to just work with a lot of what we have. I have so much decor that it was literally no big deal just to bring a few things to tuck in a few places because I've got so much. But let's start by cleaning off the porch. Okay, she has 2 existing wood planters, and I thought about planting directly in the planter, and then I was like, these aren't like the best quality planters, so they're not going to last for forever and ever. So I was like, you know what? Let's just go ahead and put a container in each of them. I do have a clear plate to put under there, and let me grab that. So I'm going to put a clear plate under here to hopefully protect these a little bit more. Oh, I got a bumblebee just going after me. Jeez. I accidentally kicked it. There it goes. He headed out. Okay, so we'll put a planter in each, a container in each one. And both of these planters have holes in them. And then over here to the side, she has drip irrigation in her beds. And so what I think I'll do is, I don't know if I'll do it today, but I will hook up drip irrigation to her side bed and run it to both of these so she doesn't have to worry about watering them. Now I've got old soil in both of these, so we're going to recharge it with some garden plant tone. And I wasn't really concerned about putting like a bunch of fresh soil in here, just because the plants that I am putting in here are already mature. So, and they're not going to be here for like super long time because it is the end of September, and these should stay pretty through Thanksgiving. Now, I would love to eventually get some really great, like beautiful urns, concrete or ceramic urns right here someday for her. I think would be really pretty. We'll do it this for now. I'm also thinking that I think if I'm just going to work with it this way, it'll be a little bit easier for me. These are just really old containers, but it didn't really matter how they looked because the way I'm going to be designing this is that you're not really going to be able to see the container inside the wood container. And these are going to be jam-packed containers, but y'all know me. Those of you who know me for a while, you know how that's how I roll. So we're going to start with some purple fountain grass. And these look like they're going to be pretty tough to get out. Whoa, look at those roots. I'm not even going to stress about like getting the roots to spread out at all. We're going to get that tucked down in there. And there's actually going to be 3 purple fountain grasses per container. And we're working with 3 main elements: the purple fountain grass, a single mum for that dark purple color that Elisa likes, and then we're also going to incorporate some more dried hydrangeas because that's an element that's used on the wreaths that we're working with. And when designing a porch, you always want to make sure that you are reusing elements. You don't want everything to be individual on its own. You want them to be able to relate together. So reutilizing some elements in different places is key to the overall look and design. Oh, that looks good. And I'm taking out some of the excess soil and just putting it in another container so I can easily dump it in later. Okay, so I've got the trio, and then I want to make sure the mum is right here, and the mum is going to be pointed towards the door, and then I will do the mirror reflection of this for the other side. It's got a gorgeous purple mum, and I got all of these from North Haven Gardens. Go wedge these in. Okay, but for real, how gorgeous is that already? And I haven't even incorporated the dry hydrangeas. Now I'm going to use my excess soil to make sure I go back in and fill any negative spaces. I'm just rotating the pot and getting to each of those areas. Okay, and I am going to come back here and I'm putting in a peony hoop just to support the grass in the back from getting blown over so easily. Okay, that looks great. And I haven't even put in the dried hydrangeas, which we'll do next. I'm going to bring this towards the front edge to make the planter look more filled. Super pretty. Let's do the other side. So super excited. These are dried limelight hydrangeas that I harvested from my own garden. And the idea is that we're going to come in and we're going to start filling the gap between the height of the purple fountain grass and the low height of the mums. So really the deal is I'm just kind of going to come in, hopefully, and put a few hydrangeas in. First of all, to kind of disguise the edges, but also to soften the styling and the feel. Okay, and then the last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to tie in some silk picks to each of these. That again ties back into the wreath that I've already created for her space. And y'all know I'm a big proponent of silk blooms if possible at this time of year for our area, because truthfully it's just really hard to get plants to last very long. And this is also a really cost-effective way to approach design and for porches and stuff, which, you know, none of us have a lot of money for porches, right? So this really allows us to do some cool stuff. Nothing too crazy, just a little bit of color that's once again also going to tie in with that wreath. This is also filling in a few more spaces. Okay, I love it. I'm obsessed with it. I love that it features her favorite color, purple, but it ties in so beautifully to her garden with this purple oxalis. And that really was the starting point for the entire design. So I'm really hope you guys enjoyed the process. If you missed the video where I showed how to make the wreath, I'll drop that link below. You can go back and look it up if you want. But hope you guys are enjoying doing your fall porches. And tomorrow I'm starting my Halloween porch. So I'm really excited to share that with you all as well. Also really excited to have another porch to work on throughout all the seasons. All right, you all, as always, make sure you like and comment on the video. Every time you like and comment, it helps grow the video and my channel so much. And if you don't feel comfortable leaving a comment, just drop me an emoji below, letting me know that you made it to the end of the video and you say hi. And be sure to check me out in my Patreon community. The link is in the video description below. It's all things She's a Mad Gardener, all things gardening. It's great. We chat with each other daily, which is lovely. There's also lives, group chats, photo sharing, lots of fun stuff available to patrons depending on what tier you are at. As always, she's a mad gardener or a decorator or anything else that she wants to be. Thanks, y'all.